With the man of the hour, NASCAR Sprint Cup champion Brad Keselowski, first, after the whirlwind event of winning yesterday, have you gotten much sleep?
Yeah, I pulled off about 2 or 3 hours. That's all a man needs, I guess. So, I can't complain. It's been a lot of fun.
Yesterday, the ups and downs of that race with Jimmy leading and then you running out of gas. The ups and downs of that race must have been exhilarating. Can you take us through the moment that you knew the title was yours?
Yes. And I didn't really know until the guy, my spotter, we have this guy that stands on top of the roof and tells us kind of some of the nuances that we can't see. But he came over the radio and told me that something had happened to the 48 car and that he was in the garage, meaning his day was done, and then we were going to easily score enough points to retain the points lead. And that was the moment where I really knew. And it was a big sense of relief to be able to go out there and just race and not have to worry about points or any of those things. I think that's what every driver wants to do. But on the flip side, you hate to see it. You hate to see your competitors drop out from a mechanical failure as well.
Well, I know professionally you're obviously shooting for the goal that you did accomplish, but in that moment, did it kind of take you back and think back to when you first started racing into the goals that you set out as a young driver?
Yeah, the whole chase has that effect on you where you think back of, how each week you get just a little bit closer to that dream, that goal of being a champion. And throughout that process, that period of time, you think about how lucky you are just to be there. And you can't help but think about some of the key moments in your life that have shaped you or created the position that you're in. And, obviously it all comes to fruition there based off the last race. But it's throughout the whole period that I think to myself how lucky I am to have the team I have at Penske Racing with a car owner like Roger Penske. And, well, I know Roger Penske in Detroit. So amazing guy, and he's put some amazing people around me that make me look good. So I feel very, very lucky, and I'm living beyond what my childhood dreams were. So it's actually more than I could have ever thought about.
I know you've been asked so much about Roger, and you even just mentioned him without even being asked. How special of an owner is he, and how special of a person is he to get to know? And you, from being from Michigan, how much more meaningful is this win for him, bringing it to him yesterday?
Well, the thing about Roger is he has a commitment to excellence that's just unparalleled with anyone I've ever met or ever seen or heard of. Everything he does, he wants to be the nicest, and he wants to be the best at. And, that kind of rubs off on everybody around, or everybody around him, and especially on me. So I feel honored to have him as a car owner, and feel honored to have him probably more importantly as a friend, because, he's a great guy to kind of have in your court when something goes wrong. So just awesome for the city of Detroit, and I feel lucky to have him on my side. But, speaking of Detroit and everything that Detroit's been through, it's great to bring the Sprint Cup back home. So close on the World Series, and at least we got something to celebrate here over Thanksgiving. So I'm glad I could be a part of that.
We certainly do. I know a lot of people are fired up around here. I guess I'll turn it to you. What are you most looking forward to? You've done a lot of cool things and spectacular things in your life and professional career. In winning this, what are you looking forward to most?
Man, well, that's a good question. I'm looking forward. We have this banquet in Las Vegas. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a fun week. And other than that, I'm just taking it one day, one moment at a time. And I don't even know what opportunities are going to come from this, but I know it's not a bad thing. And I know this is an awesome time in my life, and I'm going to enjoy every second of it.
Well, Brad, thank you so much. And I know another bad thing is definitely not having Miller Lite as a sponsor to kind of celebrate all that. I'm sure that's made it fun, too.
Yeah, I think they're rethinking their sponsorship because we're going to run them bankrupt at the rate we're going.
All right, Brad Keselowski, NASCAR Sprint Cup champion, man. It's got a nice ring to it. Thank you so much.
I like it. Thanks for having me on, guys. Appreciate it.